and they hope Gabby Petito would be found. This was about 2 weeks after authorities believe she was killed. Let's bring into the conversation homicide detective Phil Waters, who's joining us from Hawaii, and in Detroit, trial attorney Michael Jaafar. Michael, I want to start with you. This is an interesting argument, not only from the plaintiff's side, saying that his inaction caused our emotional distress. This is from Gabby Petito's parents, but also the response from his defense attorney saying that he didn't cause it, he just didn't stop that emotional distress from happening.
So, this is a civil case, right? So they have to prove their case beyond the preponderance of the evidence. They're not, I'm wondering why they are going after him for intentional infliction of emotional distress and not negligent infliction of emotional distress, because that's a lower burden and they could probably more easily prove that. But I actually agree with the defense attorney on this. You're not going to be able to posit a claim for intentional infliction of emotional distress against a father who, your daughter's already dead, unfortunately, right? He didn't do anything to cause that. He must have, he was in possession of information, but even if he would have picked up the phone and called you and told you about it, what was it going to do? How was it going to reduce your emotional distress? What damages did his conduct or lack of conduct cause you? That, they're an angry family. They lost their daughter. It's very tragic. There's videos of police officers, interviewing her. She's crying. This is, in my opinion, the worst thing that could happen to you as a parent. And so they're lashing out. They're filing a civil suit. They can't sue, the guy who killed their daughter because he's dead, right? So they're lashing out. It's understandable. As a person analyzing the case, I can tell you they're not going to succeed in this case. But this is, they don't really care about whether they succeed or not. They want to punish somebody, and they want to punish his parents because he's dead, so they can't punish him anymore.
Interesting analysis. I will say they did sue the estate of Brian Laundrie. Don't know the outcome as far as the number on that settlement, but they did settle with his estate, but now going after his parents' attorney. Phil, I want to get your take on this from an investigative standpoint. August 27th, 2021 is when they believe Gabby Petito was killed. Brian Laundrie comes home several days later, and his parents had already retained, according to the information, the attorney right away, and they weren't talking to anyone. There are officers searching for Gabby Petito across the country. They're looking for her body.